Ladies and gentlemen, let me present you the board of the week, which was played on the Czech Federation tournament on November 12 to 14. Thank you, Alice, for sponsoring this video. Have fun! On today's deal, you are holding a balanced hand with 18 high card points. You open one diamond, partner responds one spade, and now it's your time. What do you bid? Take your time before you continue to hear my analysis. And here is the actual board. So with this balanced hand, the standard bidding with 18-19 balance is a jump to 2 no trumps. But after that, you need to foresee what will actually come. So what contract are you going to play? And your strategy in here is either to play 4 spades if your partner has a 5 card. You might play even 4 hearts on a 4 forfeit, which might actually be even better if partner is having a 4 card in hearts. He will have as well 5 cards in spades. Or the last possible contract is actually 3 no trumps, and that's in case that partner doesn't have 5 cards in spades. So which bid actually now is the best to find out about the contract and what side is actually the best to play. So for spades it's actually quite clear which side declares, but in no trumps and hearts it might be not as well. So if you bid 2 no trumps, you are actually declaring, and since diamonds and spades have been bid, opponents will lead either hearts or clubs. And clubs with small doubleton is actually the dangerous suit. So sometimes you want to show the disproportion in the hand, because if partner is strong with 5 cards in spades, we have good 5 honors, a doubleton, so I might be not that scared that we will overbid just in case partner tries for a slam, because we have extra high card point strength. But in no trumps I prefer to play from north side. If we are going to play hearts, well, it might be better to play from north as well, but in here with the doubleton it might be not such an issue. So that's why I prefer a little bit to bid 2 hearts here as a reverse to show a semi-balanced hand, but after 2 hearts you need to know the continuation. So if partner has a 5 card spades, he will bid 2 spades, and then we are home because I can just raise and we're going to play 4 spades. If partner is strong with a diamond fit, after 2 hearts he might bid 3 diamonds, which will be forcing to game and trying for a diamond slam. So in that case I can bid 3 spades, and again partner might bid 3 no trumps from his side. If partner is not strong enough to force to a game opposite 16 high card points, then he might bid 2 no trumps, and that would be a weak raise on the 3rd level. So that would be like a sign off on 3rd level. But if partner bids 2 no trumps and he responded, I think our hand might be worth enough to go into the slam. So after 2 no trumps, we don't have to bid 3 clubs, but we just raise to 3 no trumps and let partner play. So that's the strategy. If we would have bid 2 no trumps, partner has a check back stem, so he can ask for the majors, but we will be the declarer. So if you decide to bid 2 hearts on this actual board, partner bids 2 no trumps, which is a convention called structured reverse, and 2 no trumps is like an artificial conventional bid which shows a weak hand. Well, weak, not strong enough for forcing to game opposite 15, 16 high card points. But we have 18, so against a response, a standard response, you want to try a game. And see that you get the club lead, but you see that the club lead actually is not our bad suit. What might be the bad lead here is the hard lead. So let's see if that actually is something worth for us. Sometimes these boards might be really lucky which side you play from, because opponents are not bidding and you don't know which side actually has the suit which will be established for East-West. So West won with the king, but right now we have two club tricks established, and a switch of 8 of diamonds actually gives us an extra trick here in diamonds, so we don't need to guess right. If West will not play the diamond, we might be in troubles, because actually there are no entries to North unless we just win with the king and play the 10 of diamonds. But if you have any information, usually you play the finesses towards the side where you have more entries, which is south. Sooner or later, we would like to try the spade finesse. So right now, you just play the 10 of clubs. Even if East ducks, we actually had 2 extra entries, maybe even 3 if diamonds break, but East decided to win immediately, and we have 3 diamond tricks, plus 1 we already made, that's 4, 2 club tricks 6, 2 heart tricks is 8, and 1 spade trick is 9. Opponents have only 2, so altogether that's 11. So we are fighting for 1 more trick. And since East is playing the jack, well, we might try the finesse, but we might as well try to duck the spade. Maybe somebody might be later on squeezed. In here, well, it might be tough. Do you think that East has the king and leads the jack from the king? I think he would lead a low card here, so I'm trying to duck. Maybe I get lucky that West actually gets a doubleton king offside, or that he might be in troubles with having long hearts and the king of spades. So right now you want to cash the diamonds, you want to cash the clubs, and you will see if the 9 of spades will become a winner. If not, you just cash the hearts from top. Playing squeezes, like these kind of squeezes, is actually pretty easy, because you don't need to follow the side suit. You just need to watch if the king of spades drops. And since it didn't, we just play the hearts from top and probably make only 9 tricks. When I said only, it's actually in quotes, because only 9 tricks is actually making the game for 400, and that's worth 9 imps in the tournament. Most players actually went down 1, which was a score of -3 imps. So let's have a look why. That was actually my only good board on this tournament, and I'll show you also the others which were not like fine for me, but at least I was close to 0. But after quite a long time I didn't manage to get in the plus score. But see that 8 players actually tried for 5 diamonds, and on this board, of course, when you are balanced, you don't want to try for 5 in a minor. You always want to play no trumps, and see that only 7 players actually made 3 no trumps, where the others went down. Some even from 1 no trump, which is, well, which is a little bit sad. But, well, if you misguess everything and you don't get the club tricks, it might be too sad. So see that if you bid 2 no trumps, North bids 3 diamonds, is forcing to game with a diamond fit. You might decide to bid hearts or not, and if you bid 3 hearts, partner bids 3 no trumps. Anyway, you get a hard lead from Queen Jack 4th, even that you promised 4 hearts. But yeah, that's the life. So I kind of forced them to lead the club towards my partner's hand, which end up actually good. Right now the defense will establish 2 heart tricks. Now they established the spade trick, and they have 2 club tricks as well. And not saying that actually for North you have to find the diamond queen. So a lot of work here, and yes, I was a bit lucky to choose from the good side, but there was actually some thoughts behind it. So what actually happened wrong here is on board 6, I was probably a little bit too aggressive. You might see that in the betting I actually didn't ask pardon, was a passed hand, and I just jumped to 6 hearts. But even opposite a weak hand, so let's imagine that with my south hands, you might be saying that yes, it's 20 high card points, like, okay, pardon promised like 6, 5, 6, we see that he has only 5, and all of them are opposite my shortness, so not like great values. But see that even against this terrible hand, this 6 hearts could be made if hearts split 3-2 and if diamonds split 3-3 and they don't lead a spade. So that's a lot of ifs here, but even opposite the worst possible hands, you might imagine, then it has a play. But imagine that North is having 5th queen of hearts and nothing else. Well, maybe 3 diamonds, maybe the jack of diamonds, so those 3 high card points. Then you might score 5 heart tricks, 5 diamond tricks is 10, 1 spade trick is 11, and you will get a club rough, which actually is 12 tricks. And because you have stoppers, you have controls here, both in clubs, but well, that's where we want to get an extra rough for an extra trick. But we have the key stopper in spades, and if partner has 5 hearts, even 5 small hearts, and they split 2-2, we will have the tempo to discard the spades on diamonds and then just lose the club. So see that on this board you might make 6 hearts opposite a Yarborough hand actually. Imagine 5 small hearts and 3 cards in diamonds, 3 cards in spades. 3 cards in diamonds will help you that the split in diamonds is a little bit more favorable, but with this 5-3-3-2 hand, then even with those 5-3-3-2 with 2 diamonds, you have a chance to make 12 tricks. That's why I went aggressive, but that's why I was punished, because no one else did. Partner had the terrible hand, not no one else. There were actually 3 more people than me here, but still -10 instead of +7 to play safely in 4 hearts and scoring 10 tricks. So just this board cost me 18 or let's say 17 imps here, which will be +12. And I might show you another board on here, which would actually get me to the top 3 if I guess this one right. And it's a decision how to declare 4 spades. So from south I decided to bet 3 no trumps after 3 diamonds, not 3 spades. Partner still pushed to 4 hearts. I'm not sure if the 3 diamond bid was the best. Yeah, I think partner could have just bet 3 hearts to show me 6, and then I might bet 3 no trumps, and that's actually the best spot to be. But in 4 spades there's still a play, but you need to guess which minor you want to play, because North doesn't have entries. And you have a hard loser, you have a club loser, and you have a diamond loser. But one of the losers in minors, you have to make sure that you don't lose 2. So either you have to play clubs from North twice, if East is actually having the ace of clubs, or you have to finesse in diamonds the jack of diamonds. One of those minor cards you might dump on the heart. And you have to make the decision immediately after the spade lead, because now it's your time to play, and if you want to have 2 entries to North, you have to play the club immediately. And that's unfortunately the line of play I decided to take. So the club towards the king, West 1 and East West, established an extra club trick on this board. See that if I start playing immediately on hearts, I will be good, because Jack 9 is dropping doubleton, so the hearts will become good and I might have an immediate entry. But if I do so, East wins with the first trick and he switches to clubs. In here, since you don't have a quick entry to North to make, you have to duck with the small club and hope that East led from the Jack. So see that this is not an easy board, but quite a lot of players guessed it right, and I'm surprised that, well, I'm not surprised, but in 4 hearts, actually, it's really lucky to make because of the Jack 9 is dropping. If it doesn't, then that contract will be absolutely out of question here. Maybe also that's why 3 no trumps is an easy spot to play, because it doesn't matter if you play on spades or hearts, you just get 5 tricks and that's it. Okay, and that would be it. So for this tournament, it was Michael L from the United Kingdom winning by just 1 imp in front of Robert from the Czech Republic and Maxim from the Czech Republic. So these are 3 leaders, 3 winners in the last Czech Federation tournament. And what is actually happening for this week? Under Federation tournaments, you have 3 more options to compare with me. 2 of them are under Fun Bridge points and they're coming soon. So tonight there is the 10 deals Fun Bridge point tournament, which I will be streaming on Tuesday evening on Fun Bridge YouTube channel. So careful, on Fun Bridge YouTube channel you can see which tournament is there, and of course on Wednesday there will be the other tournament which I'll be streaming on Thursday on my YouTube channel. And of course then the other option is the Czech Federation tournament, which starts on Thursday evening, takes like 2 days and ends up on Saturday noon. So you have quite a lot of time to play 16 deals where everybody plays the same boards and where the actual winner will play the reward challenge against me, and that video is coming on Wednesday. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned and hope to see you on the live streams. Bye guys.